You've lost some loops, Betty. How old are you, Betty?
90. I'll be 91 8th of January.
And you're a proud Doric speaker.
I am. Been for the nominees. I just didn't think it. Never thinking change it. And everybody seems to understand me up to now. So at my age, I think it will. There's no sense in changing it if there are things, Julie.
Betty, our Doric roots are similar, aren't they?
Yes,
We're both Fairmen.
yes. Well, as far as I can mind back, I'm fourth generation Fairn folk.
You were born here
Yes.
in 29.
29.
In 1929, okay?
Yes.
You had two sisters,
Yes.
and there was your mum and dad.
Yes.
Now, in this wee hussy, Betty, how many folk lived here? Well, there was 5.
5.
Where did you all sleep, Betty?
Oh, I slept in a room then. There was no upstairs bedrooms.
So you all slept
Slept in one bedroom.
You all slept in the same bedroom?
Yes.
And you're quite happy to do that, weren't you?
Yes.
Good, you kept you all together.
Right, did I? At that time of day, things was done. Oh God, you see, because there wasn't, and everybody was happy. As I say, you was together, yeah.
What do you think it was like, Betty, in generations gone back?
Well, it would have been very, very hard. Hard work, rising early. I mean, they would have been up early and getting beasts fed and beasts ready. They had their horse or nothing, because there was no tractors, no nothing of that kind. It would have been all done with horse. This is just the same dark. Or oxen would have been maybe, far back maybe. I don't know. Well, you see, there was no electric. No, nothing of that kind. It was just a peat fire, the lanterns, and then the talay lamps come in. And the other boys, there was nothing, just your coal fire, your peat fire. And I mean, the peat had had to be taken out to the moss, had to be cut and taken home and dried before you could start to burn them. They had to be dry before they would burn, and then you had your swai. This is the way you used to cook. The girdle. Well, the girdle, thing you bake at oat cakes and everything, you just sit that on there and did your oat cakes and toasted them in the front of the fire. And then after you was finished, took off your girdle, and then you could put on your pan, your frying pan had a handle, and a lid that you could put on it top of. But sometimes we had forgotten, and there was files so that come down for the lamb, down and entelt. But you could do nothing about that, because it was just the way it was done. And then you just hung your kettle, you finished with that, hung your kettle on, brought that to the boil to make your tea, and that was why the cooking was done. The soup pot.
The soup pot. The soup pot.
The handle on it.
The soup pot.
The soup pot. The handle on it. And you just hung it onto the, well, you would cane, you would put that thing in your veggies well, it could have been a hen. Because they used to take a hen, just just flock a hen and they go to thing. And I said, there was not that much water to wash them with at that time, because there was no inside water. Water was outside to be carried in. So they just put the stuffed it, put your stuffing in your hen and showed up, just put them back. Put it in, and that's what the broth was made with.
Did you ever have to pluck a hen, Betty?
Oh, aye.
And you had to take out its innards, didn't you?
Yes, aye.
Betty, would I be right in saying that as a farmer's wife, back in your day,
aye,
if you couldn't pluck a hen, well, were you muckleese?
No, really. Part of my job would have been to pluck a hen to make it, to feed everybody.
Plucking a hen, now that was an art in its own,
Aye.
wasn't it?
Well, but you had to pluck it. You just drew its neck and then you plucked it. Because for the simple reason, if you didn't pluck it, at the time you did that, the feathers wouldn't come out. If the body got cold, then off a job. But if you took it, if you drew its neck, pluck at it, everything come off. You got all the feathers off, right to the neck, right down to the head. You left the head. And then you hung it up. After you did pluck it, you hung it up to cool. You hung it up with the legs. Well, to the back of the door, to the back of the milk cow's door, that used to hang mine. And until it cooled. And then after that. But sometimes after you pluck at it, there was hairs. Maybe didn't come out blood. You had to get methylated spirits, because you had methylated spirits for your till I lump on your torch to like that. So you put that into a tin lid on the flame and lighted it, and you turned your hand round and burned off all those hairs off your hand before you started to get that. So everything was clean. I mean, wasn't methylated spirits didn't smoke, didn't wreck, if you see. And that was it.
Betty, do you think that the modern day housewife, and including myself, would ken how to pluck a hen?
No, I didn't think so. Well, I didn't ken. I had no clue when I started.
But Betty, how did
It was Jordy's mom.
So your husband's mother
Yes.
learned
She
you,
was coming faring folk.
and she learned
And I
you,
learned most of everything with Granny.
including how to pluck a hen.
Yes.
Betty, it was a vital role, that of the hen plucker on a farm.
Aye, it was, you see. Well, there was no supermarkets, there was vans came collecting the eggs, your hens, and collected the eggs. And the van came Monday and Friday, and they took your eggs and you bought whatever you was needing. But I mean, you wasn't buying nothing in the farm. You had all your veggies, you had eggs, you had your hens. So that was what you lived on.
And would I be right in saying, Betty, that even in your day as a farmer's wife, there wasn't a shop to ging till to get your errands, your food messages?
No, you didn't have to get to walk here. And I mean, before there was a car, they had to buy the petrol and everything for paraffin. It was not petrol, paraffin. Had to be carried for Hatton. In the time of the snow, you had to carry they were told, well, if you were carrying a loaf for Hatton, the home, with 2 miles up the road, they had to carry the paraffin along with her if they were carrying a loaf, because it smelled it. You see, that's just the kind of things you had to do.
So you couldn't just readily hop in your car and go down to Asda in them days?
No, because there wasn't a car. And my kids walk at the school for a start. Because Jordy hadn't a car from the beginning.
You were able to live sufficiently off the land and of the animals that you reared, and that's how you lived.
Exactly.
And you didn't really need a shop.
No, you didn't.
We were just in a laugh here, Betty, because see, when we get on from plucking hens to milking a cow. Now, I remember my dad milking a cow. The three-legged stool, the three-legged
aye,
stool.
aye,
And God, he had it to a fine art.
aye,
Well, my dad tried on one occasion for me to pull the teat
aye,
and for milk to come out of the
aye.
teat. Well, Betty, I couldn't master it. I just didn't ken what I did wrong. But I pulled and I pulled the teat and the udder. But you can't ask no milk came. What kind of experience do you have now trying to milk a cow, Betty?
Aye, exactly. But that's one thing I never did. I never milked a cow.
Why is that, Betty?
Well, ik het heb ik niet today. And I just didn't do it. I was doing plenty without doing it.
You were doing every job underneath the
I was
sun.
doing anything else. Helping to do anything else.
Rear the family.
Yes,
Plucking the hens.
yes. And thrashing.
Thrashing. Oh, we'll have to go into that in another episode, Betty. Go and put the kettle on. Long ago, this was what you would have called the milk house, Betty.
Yes, it was. But you told the room now.
And it was a cool part of the farmhouse
Yes.
where you used to keep a hen.
Well, the milk and the cream and everything was all kept in it.
Because it was cool, wasn't it?
Aye, aye. I just thought it was kept there.
Because then, after the cow was milked, you'd have taken the milk into the...
Aye, and the milk house. And throw a separator. There was a separator. But before the separators come in, they just put the milk into basins. And you skimmed off the cream off the top before you put it in the churn to make your butter.
You made...
Butter.
From the milk that was milk for the cow,
Aye.
it's kept in the farm, you
Yes.
made your butter.
Yes.
Did you make your cheese?
Yes.
Well, in the next episode, Betty, you'll have to tell us how you made your cheese.
Oh, aye.
Now, Betty, to this very day, you can grow your own vegetables.
Yes, I can.
You grow all your own vegetables in your garden.
Yeah, then the back.
Where did you learn that from?
Well, that's up the road.
From your...
Or, well, my dad, he grew all his own veggies. My dad grew all his own veggies before I got married.
And that's part of our roots.
And that's a part of it. And that's what mine is.
Well, Betty, I've written a wee chorus in Buchan, in Doric.
Oh.
Doric, or it's about our Doric roots hudding us together. Because I feel nowadays, Betty, we need something to hud us together.
Well, we'll hold us together.